The Sunbelt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sunbelt Conference Championship game. Welcome, folks, to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, the home of the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a team from the Sunbelt, the Texas State Bobcats, against the 18th ranked team, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Back to throw. It's Jackson. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the run, it's Burgess. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nice grab. It's Burgess. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup, this guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Burgess. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense. Looking to scramble.
They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff from the shotgun. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Trying to find some room. It's Burgess.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
To throw, it's Jackson. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, James Madison. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Bringing it out, it's Jenkins. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Powers through. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Dukes come to the line in a hurry up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes a quick grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. To throw, it's Barnett. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And this pass is on target. Caught. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas State.
And the Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Caught by the receiver. He's brought down.
Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick six there, but a great play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll try to run this one in. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, what a job by this defensive line getting the penetration to blow up the back in the backfield. Here they are knocking on the door at the 1-yard line for an easy touchdown, but the defensive line's quickness and jumping the count allows them into the backfield for a nice loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. To the air, it's Jackson. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the back now goes in motion. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep down the middle. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Now the 40, the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Quick throw, caught over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Makes a quick catch. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They try to sneak it for the first. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Oh, the tight end grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. And the back gets the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll run it from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The Dukes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Let's a fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Touchdown, James Madison to put them on top now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. The Texas State offense back out there. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas State. A great catch and run for 6. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Dukes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Knight. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Makes the catch, it's Alston. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Dukes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to throw. It's Jackson. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Powering through the defender. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
42, James Madison, 31.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Moves out of the pocket. After all that, looks deep left. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Escaping the pressure, moving right. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Dukes! Here we go. That's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
It's a quick grab. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Grinding away on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Short throw complete to the tight end. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, this is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Looking for some space. It's Burgess. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Looking for a late deep shot. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt